Greetings once again, gravel lovers. Welcome to another, and this will be a quickie edition of Spinistry Chat. This one we're just going to go over some of the basic details for our Texas Chainring Massacre training ride that we have available tomorrow, Saturday, September 25th. And we'll go over the course layouts, where we're meeting up, and cover some of the basic information related to it. I am your host, Kevin Lee from the Spinistry. And for those of you that aren't familiar with this ride at the moment, this is a training ride for our Texas Chainring Massacre in January. And we have multiple routes, 45-ish, 35-ish, and 25-ish miles routes. I'm going to show you how to access the routes once you're signed up. You see a fee there of $75. This is actually a ride that is free for current Club Spinistry members, as well as anyone that's already signed up for the Texas Chainring Massacre or who signs up for the Texas Chainring Massacre. If you're a Club Spinistry member, it will recognize that at checkout and waive the $75 fee. If you've signed up for the Texas Chainring Massacre, you should have received an email with a coupon code to utilize that will waive that fee. If you are signed up for the Texas Chainring Massacre and did not receive that coupon code, send me a message. I'll get it out to you at that time. And if neither of those apply to you, if you are not a current club member nor signed up for the Texas Chainring Massacre, just go ahead and sign up for this. The $75, that's actually a club membership fee. So what we'll do is we'll give you a coupon code that you can go and apply that $75 towards a club membership. Individual club membership is $75 for 12 months, so that's a wash. If you get the family membership, it's I'll take $75 off the $100 membership. We also have team and corporate memberships as well. We'll be hosting out of Gainesville, Texas, the restaurant, Cracker Barrel restaurant, just south of the Red River. We'll show the parking lot and details for the routes here shortly. I want to show everyone how to access the routes. So from the sign up page, again, once you're a registered participant for the ride itself, you just scroll down and there will be a link down here that says planned routes. Now this will require that you have a free Ride with GPS account, but you just click on that link. And if you already have the Ride with GPS account, congrats, you're RSVP'd. If you don't have a free Ride with GPS account, it'll ask you to set one up. Continue to the event. And then this gives the different routes that we have. So we have a 27-mile route, what works out to about a 37-mile route, and what works out to about a 45-mile route. These routes will not be marked, so you do need navigation capability. This Ride with GPS access allows you to download these routes to realistically any navigation device. Wahoo and Garmin with internet connectivity is really easy for both of those. There are specific instructions on the maps themselves for the different devices, but if you don't have a navigation device, this link also gives you free access to the Ride with GPS navigation app, so you can utilize that free as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this click on show all on map. So this is our three different routes. So as you can see, they all utilize the same. The black highlight now is the 45-mile route. They all utilize the same big loop. The shortest route bisects it through here, and the medium route bisects it through here. So you have basically the same west to east and east to west corridors that are shared. We will be out there ourselves with a neutral water table that will move around in front of the riders and things like that. It will catch all the different groups at one time or another. Don't know exactly what the mileage will be on that. We'll look at the maps a little more closely this evening and share that information where we expect to meet up with folks. If you are doing the longer route, the 45-mile route, zoom in here. It does go through this intersection with Highway 82 in Whitesboro, and there's stores and restaurants and everything there as well. And actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and go to that 45-mile route. And we'll look at the staging area in detail. And maybe we'll just glance at this really quickly and see some potential areas where maybe we will meet up with the water table while we're recording this. Um, Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to, I like to view this in the classic mode and get the extra stuff off of the window. We're going to zoom in a little tighter. So this is basically the Cracker Barrel restaurant just north of Gainesville. Looks like you take exit 501 if you're going northbound. If you're coming from Oklahoma, I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure. There it is. It's exit 501 for that as well. So exit 501 is your exit. Northbound, you'll do this loop around and go back here. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually bring up the aerial slash satellite imagery so we can show the parking lot and everything. Sometimes my screen share recording kind of glitches out when we do this transition. So I'm going to actually wait a few seconds after I do it, let it catch up. So don't think it's dead air or if we've messed up. I'm going to give it probably 15 or 20 seconds after I switch to satellite before I start talking again. All right, so we've zoomed in some. Hopefully everything's recording, right? So you'll do this flyover over the interstate and turn in this side road just in front of the Hampton Inn. And has us going behind the Cracker Barrel. Realistically, we'll probably take this driveway here. Actually, that's what I recommend. Take this driveway just past the Hampton Inn and come back through here. And let's park in this big parking area over here, not in the main parking for the Cracker Barrel. Obviously, if anyone's wanting to get there early and have breakfast, please do. If anyone's wanting to stick around afterwards and have lunch, please do. We will start rolling at 8:30 a.m. sharp. So if you're planning to join us, you are definitely welcome to ride at any time if that doesn't fit into your schedule and follow the routes. But if you're needing water tables or assistance or want to ride with other people, we will not, we're not going to be sticking around past 8:30. We're basically wheels rolling at 8:30 with the group at that point. But this is an informal ride. This is considered kind of a club ride. We're not going to have sweep vehicles out there. We'll be out there helping out with water as needed, sort of thing. The route will not be marked. So if you come later in the day, you're gonna have it all to yourself, and the only route that goes by stores and so forth is that 45-mile route at about the halfway point. So if you're doing one of the shorter routes, the route itself doesn't really go by any stores directly. There are some that are not too far off of the route if you want to take care of that for yourself, sort of thing. But let's go ahead and go back to the map view. So we'll start and end here. And realistically, at this point, right about here, yeah, not even 3/4. And working with my best memory at the moment, I will say this route is probably in the 75% gravel range, particularly the longer route. Um, the shorter routes, probably these north-south roads to kind of bisect the two east-west legs, those will probably be mostly pavement. There'll be a little pavement up here. Long route, you'll have some pavement through here, but that also gets you into Whitesboro. Like I said, there's Whataburger, Taco Casa, McDonald's, Subway, Dollar General. I think there's a Family Dollar here. I think there's a grocery store in here as well, and another convenience store. somewhere in this general area. But my recommendation is Taco Casa. A good gravel ride always justifies Taco Casa, particularly that sweet tea. That makes a big difference in the middle of a ride. Okay, so this is the big 45-mile loop, and I believe somewhere in this neighborhood is where the shorter route splits off for the first time. Bear with me. Looking for my mind. Oh, there it is. 14.4. That's probably too early. 15.9. Probably somewhere in here we'll have a first water table, first water stop. It'll be more of a checkup on everybody and see who's going on further, sort of thing. And people that are doing the short route, the 25, or I guess it's 27-mile. Right now, I think we only have one person that's specifically signed up for that, and two or three that are signed up for the 35-miler. Most everyone is currently planning to go the 45-mile route, but I fully recognize that plans can change and people's minds can change along those lines. Most likely, where what we'll do is we'll probably set up where the 27, 25-mile route splits off, meet everybody there, and then I'll probably go down this way and then backwards on the route and meet everybody as they're coming back, and come back to right through here where the 35-mile route joins in. So we'll have water somewhere in the first 15 miles for all of the riders, and then somewhere for the 45 milers between mile 25 and 30 will be another water stop that we're providing, and we're checking on everyone. And once we think everyone's been through here, we'll go backwards on the route and basically reverse sweep everything, show back up here. And if anyone is hanging out and having Cracker Barrel for lunch, we may meet up with y'all at that point as well. If anyone along the route does run into issues and needs assistance that they can't take care of themselves, or another rider that passes up isn't able to help them out, send us an email, spinistry@gmail.com. Let us know what your exact issue is, where you're located, where you're planning to be. Definitely our recommendation is to stay on the route if you're going to need assistance. If you go up the route, off the route, we may not know exactly where to find you, sort of thing. That said, none of this route is ever very far from civilization. This is Highway 82 right through here. There's several towns and intersections and stores all along the way here. Just make your way to 82, and realistically, you can find somebody that can give you a hand. If you run into a true emergency, please do call 911. And everything for this route should be in cell coverage area for most riders. Going to wrap this up now. Thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow, and we will send out more details via email to all the registered participants tonight, Friday evening. Catch y'all later.